You know, there are some pretty amazing PowerPoint templates out there these days from some very talented PowerPoint designers and animators, like my good friends at LaVideo, VideoWide, ZeniMax, Super Good Product, and Cinema, just to name a few. These little works of art produce results that rival videos created in much more complex and expensive software like Adobe After Effects, using software you already own, PowerPoint. Beautiful design, dazzling animations, eye-popping eye candy. And all of this awesomeness is already done for us as templates. Just open them up in PowerPoint and modify them. That's the good news. The bad news is you will need some specific skills in PowerPoint to be able to use them successfully to create your own customized videos and presentations. And if you're on this page right now, it's a pretty good bet that you've already been captivated by these templates, maybe even purchased some, but you've probably found that as simple as 1, 2, 3 isn't the most accurate representation of how easy they actually are to use. Maybe you were hoping for in-depth tutorials that show you how to use and modify the templates, but what you got were very basic screen recordings with no narration or explanations, set to music, and a mouse cursor waving around trying to instruct you on what you're supposed to do. And it's not really the template creator's fault necessarily. They're graphic designers and animators, not software trainers. And that's a problem because the bottom line is, if you don't possess the specific PowerPoint skills I mentioned earlier, I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to have a really hard time getting the professional results you're hoping for with these templates. Well, I can help you with that. Hi, my name's Lon Naylor, and as a senior engineer with Microsoft during the decade of the 90s, I've been using PowerPoint since before it shipped to the public. And a big part of my job there was to demonstrate PowerPoint to large groups, give technical briefings to big corporations.
Lon Naylor from our office here in Phoenix is going to come up and join me. We want to show you a case study from a company called Windermere.
And train customers and resellers on how to use Microsoft software, like PowerPoint. Teaching people how to use software is something I've been doing for 30 years now. And here's the thing. Open up almost any advanced PowerPoint template and it will quickly become apparent that this is not going to be a typical PowerPoint walk in the park. Let's face it, what makes these templates so awesome also makes them more complex. But that's okay. They're only confusingly complex if you don't understand the basics of how they're created, how they do what they do, and what you need to do to modify them for professional results. And that's where my PowerPoint Template Mastery Training course comes into play. Here's what I've got for you. I did a 4-part webinar workshop where I covered all the things you need to know to successfully create amazing videos and presentations using these awesome PowerPoint templates. I recorded these webinars, did a lot of editing, and I've put them in a course for you to watch and learn from at your convenience. Inside you'll discover why and how some planning can have a huge impact on your results, the PowerPoint basics you must know but might not be familiar with, my standard operating procedures for working with any template, how to properly export as video for glitch-free results, how to recognize and work with all the types of images, shapes, graphics, and visual elements, finding, choosing, installing, and changing fonts and typography, how to change video clips, music tracks, and add sound effects, working with animations, transitions, and much more. Check out all the details on the page below. Each module is divided into categories, and the videos have a table of contents, so you can quickly jump to specific topics if you like, instead of having to watch an entire hour-long video. Plus, I've got much more for you than just training videos. I've also loaded the course with a resource guide with all of my top time and battle-tested tools and sources for everything you'll need to create compelling visual content in your PowerPoint project. And I've also partnered with the top template developers to provide lots of free sample templates, and I created tutorials for each one on how to modify them quickly and easily. You can learn a lot by following me in working on these specific samples included in the course to make your own videos and presentations. Just download them, watch over my shoulder, and follow along. And I've also included extra PowerPoint tips, tricks, and tutorials to take your PowerPoint skills to the next level, including a real-world case study where I create an actual video ad for a client using a template. Spoiler alert, they loved it. This is your opportunity to dramatically cut your learning curve, frustration, trial and error, and get up to speed quickly with software training from someone who understands the problems you will run into and can show you specifically what you need to know. So instead of trying to figure things out yourself, why not watch over my shoulder as I demonstrate step by step exactly how to make the most of your PowerPoint template investments. Click the buy button below and get started immediately. Of course, there's a full 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to you to check out this game-changing, time and frustration-saving training course. I've helped tens of thousands of folks, just like you, discover that using even very complex templates isn't really complex when you know how. Take advantage of this special limited time offer right now to secure the best possible deal. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the inside.